Good morning, how are we doing? Welcome to my Fit in 5 workout today. 5-minute exercise snack, perfect for those of you that just need to move a little bit during the day or who are looking for an entry level of fitness. This is a low impact workout. I have my resistance band, which I'm going to use at the end of the session to work my core, my abs, my waist. You don't need to have a resistance band. You can do the exercises without, or if you've got maybe some hand weights or some tins, you can use those as well. So I'll pop that to one side. So let's go. We march. So this is low impact, nice and easy. It's an energizer. And it's going to really mobilise your whole body as well. If you do a lot of seated work, perfect. Let's walk forward and back. So I'm on my platforms, live into Facebook, and then I shared this video out across all of my social media. So you can access my little 5-minute workouts every single day. I've got loads through the feed. Or if you go to the top of my feed, you'll be able to pick out the videos on Facebook, and the same with Insta and with TikTok. I'm easy to find. And again, so we just walk forward and back. And again now, twice more. So let's mix this up a little bit. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to take you into a box step, which goes forward, forward, back. What I'm also trying to do with these workouts as well is just keep them into a contained space, because most of you will just have a little bit of living room space or a bit of office space. And then we tap change sides. Now I'm going to play with these moves. What I'm trying to do is each day is just put a little bit of variation in, but stay with the same moves, just to give you the confidence to try different videos. So let's change legs again. So I'm going to do 2 to the front, then I'm going to do 2 to the side. And I'm going to do 2 to the front, and stay with that. Let's do the same thing, opposite leg. So I just do 2 to the front. I'm going to turn to the side for a couple. Turn back to the front. Now if the turns put you off, just stay with the box step. Movement's movement, right? Let's take a different move. Let's take a step side to side. So step touch, use this in a lot of the workouts. And then I'm going to travel out forwards. I'm going to travel out back. Now we did that yesterday. Let's go again. So I bring that forwards. So I'm going to put some turns in. The good news is you don't have to do them. You can ignore them. And again, so I take that forward and back. So let's go back to the box steps. I'm going to do 2 to the side. Then I'm going to do the rest facing the front. And then I'm going to come into a step touch on the spot. And then I'm going to walk forward and back, just like I did at the beginning. So how about we do that step for 4 and then we walk. So we take that 4, 3, and then I walk. Now watch my step this time. I turn it on the spot and walk it forward. You don't have to. It's just a bit of fluff. And again, just to make that time go quicker for you. Up to you. You can turn it if you want. And back. How about we go for a box step for 4? Just keep them front for now. And let's change sides, opposite leg. Let's just keep those facing front. So for balance on this side, let's just do a step touch for 4. And then walk forward and back. This is going to end up being more than 5 minutes, isn't it? I always do that. And then walk forward and back. And again. Forward and back. So let's go from the box step. So box step, so I do 2. Option to turn to the side. I'm going to bring that back to face the front. And then I'm going to step touch with the optional turn and walk forward and back. We're getting real close to grabbing that resistance band. So again, I'm going to turn 4, 3, 2, and then walk. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk. Okay, just march out. Remember, you can use tins if you want to. And I'm just going to pop my band underneath my foot. Now, if you've got a shorter one, you don't need to double it up. I'm going to bend my knees, make sure that's nice and tight. And I'm going to go over to the side and back, over and back. I've got the abs pulled in slightly, so I'll make that connection through to my centre. It's just going to make that more effective, but you're not sucking in for dear life. Yeah. So hands to hip, a little less workload. Hands to the side of the head, a little bit more workload. Over and back, over and back. And again, so we go for 4, 3, 2, and then I'm going to change that up. So I'm going to take that under the opposite leg. Make sure that band's nice and tight to be effective. And I go over and back. So I just double check that the toes are lined up. Tummy's pulled in again without sucking in for dear life. So if you've just scrolled by and you've just come across me, I've got a little live workout across all of my platforms every day. You can watch them on replay, of course, anytime you like, because I know this time of day, a lot of people are going to and from work or busying themselves. Just the only time that I have free to jump on, to be honest. And again, 2 more. So now I'm going to come all the way out of that. I'm going to take the band out in front. I draw the shoulders back, but I push out slightly so I engage my posture muscles. I'm pulling that tummy in again. And I'm just going to rotate and then back. So I take a breath out, breath in. Can you see I'm not letting my hips come with me? So by fixing my hips and my pelvis, I'm really going to work into my core. If I let my hips come with me, it wouldn't be the end of it wouldn't be the end of the world. It just wouldn't be as effective. So I go for 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. While I have your undivided attention, we're going to get some stretches in. If you're scrolling by, you can just stop. Come and join me for a stretch. We should all stretch more often. How many times a day do you see a cat or dog stretch? They know what they're doing. Take the hands back. That's it. Great. And then we're going to take a stretch all the way through the back of the leg. You can draw the toes up. And then we change. So this next stretch, I appreciate it won't be for everybody. If it's not for you, can you just do the last stretch again each side? And then we change. Great job. So I hope you found that little exercise snack useful. Do feel free to share it with anybody that you think might need a bit of guidance or a bit of help or a bit of fitness motivation. And come back to my feed for more mini workouts throughout the week. Have yourselves a fantastic day.